Hello and welcome back to the Bad Back Gardener. Today in this video we're going to be planting some more tomatoes in the garden here. We've had quite a cool week, actually below freezing temperatures that have really delayed what I've wanted to do in the garden because I was just in protection mode from some of my plants here. The two beds of tomatoes that I had planted needed protected. I had heaters in with them, and was because we had temperatures in the mid to upper 20s during the week, so we really had a bad week. We had rain, we had real cold temperatures, so I couldn't get out to film anything too much. I couldn't do anything because there wasn't a whole lot to do in the garden besides just try and protect what I had going. So that's what I did all week here. So today we're expecting warm temperatures now. There's nothing really in the forecast for anything too bad, and we're now in the middle of May basically, so we should be safe. So I mean, I'm going to plant probably 2 or 3 beds of tomatoes today. I will cover them just to kind of ease them into being outside. Even I didn't have them outside to let them get acclimated to being outside, but when I use a row cover, that basically does the same thing. So I'm going to lay down, first thing I'm going to do is lay down some plastic. I'm going to go ahead, I didn't always do this, and I don't do this in every bed, but I'm going to lay down like a black mulch, and that's kind of just to keep, 1, the weeds down, 2, the moisture in, and 3, to keep the soil warmer. And that seems to help the tomatoes grow a little bit better. I did that over in the other bed for the fact that other gardens, I should say, just to protect against the numerous weeds that were over there. But here, I don't think the weeds are, I do get weeds in these gardens, don't get me wrong, but they're not near as bad as the other side. But this will do a little bit of everything here for me. So I'm going to do that, and then after I plant them, I will be putting some hoops over them and covering them up. So I'll get started with that. All right, I had previously prepared these beds. I added went and got some compost, some mushroom compost, and I tilled it all in, tilled these 2 beds all up, so I didn't have to do that. But so I laid the black plastic over. As you've seen, I dug out the corners and the sides here to where the wind can't get underneath it and pick the black plastic up and move it around at all. So that kind of holds it down. I didn't do under the seat as much because the wind can't get in too much and get it. But I did put a rock to kind of hold it there. So now I'll go and cut holes in this and start planting. right, I got my holes dug for this side. I'm just going to do one side at a time. That way I can stack the soil in the middle. So into that I'm going to add my water crystals, and I'm going to add some shave in some gypsum board, some drywall that adds calcium to the soil, helps prevent against blossom rot, and then also some fertilizer, and put a little lime in with them. That's a little bit slower source of calcium for them as well, and that'll help the soil as well. So then I've dug these holes pretty deep so I can put a lot of the stems in, because my plants being inside longer than I wanted them to be have gotten kind of long and lanky and kind of looking a little worse for the wear. So I want to get as much of them in the ground so I don't have a whole lot sticking out. So my ideal height would be like that for putting them in. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, but I want to get the roots as far in the ground as I can. Okay, now I'm ready to put my plants in, cover them up, and then I'll do the other side. Okay, we got the plants all planted here. Got my whole bed planted both sides here. So I'm going to put finish watering them here. I started watering them. I'm going to finish watering them, put the hoops on, and cover them up. right, that's going to do it here for this video. Got them all covered. Got a few more binder clips to find here to hold these down, so I can put some medium binder clips on the wire hoops that you've seen. But just to hold the cover on pretty good here. That's it. They're all planted, and I got a couple more beds of tomatoes to plant. So thanks for watching. Catch up with me on Facebook and Twitter. And if your back ain't hurting, you ain't working.